I'm Lily Higgins. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a really easy and delicious homemade pizza. First, you're going to need 400 grams of plain flour. Now I've actually mixed through a bit of wholemeal flour into this as well. We need 1 teaspoon of salt. So we need 1 teaspoon of sugar. Now the sugar is to feed the yeasts, and that's what's going to make it ferment, and it'll give us that gorgeous chewy pizza dough that we all know and love. So I'm going to give this a quick stir about because I don't want the yeast in direct contact with the salt because the salt will kill it. The next ingredient I'm going to add is the dried yeast, so we just need 1 teaspoon here. Next up is 225 ml of warm water. Now you don't want the water to be too hot. So you could do this by hand. You could use a butter knife and mix it at this stage till it forms a dough and then just knead it for 5 minutes, but I'm going to pop it into the mixer here. So while this is mixing, I'm going to prepare the toppings. So once a rough dough has formed, we can add 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And now we turn it back on. So once the dough is ready, I'm going to leave it rest here on the counter for 5 minutes. So I'm just going to be making a pepperoni pizza here. I actually have some chorizo is what I'm going to be using. And I have some grated white Irish cheddar, and I have some Irish buffalo mozzarella. Now the sauce I'm going to be using is this. It's from Ballymaloe Foods. It's a hidden veg sauce. So there are actually carrots, tomatoes, peppers, leeks, onions, a little bit of chili pepper. This is absolutely bursting full of vegetables, and it's actually perfect for on top of these pizzas. Next we're going to check on our pizza dough. So I'm going to half this, because we're making 2 pizzas here today. So it's lovely and soft, really easy to work with. Now usually what I like to do is shape the pizza like so. I don't do all of it with the rolling pin. I think it's easier, just leave the weight of the pizza pull itself down. Now this is perfect to get kids to help you with, unless you're in a hurry. So sometimes I put a bit of olive oil on the tray just before I put the dough on, so it makes it lovely and crunchy. It gives it a nice crunchy base. Other times I use a bit of polenta, which makes it nice and crunchy, some semolina or some flour. I put some olive oil on this tray and I'm going to just lay the base on. So nice heavy tray, and you get a lovely brown base on your pizza. Now we're going to put on some of this lovely hidden veg sauce. I usually use about half a jar per pizza. Yes, that's really nice. That's a perfect job as well for the kids. I usually give them this job, but just to make sure that they leave a little rim around the edge. Now we're going to put our cheese on, and we'll put our chorizo on top. Chorizo goes on. Now, so we'll pop that one in the oven, a really hot oven. So I've got the oven at about 220 and it'll take about 12 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes. So the next pizza, I'm going to put olive oil on this as well actually, so we'll just show you how to do this. So we'll drizzle a bit of olive oil on. Use your hand. A really good job for kids to do here. Next, I'm going to put the rest of the sauce onto this one. And I'm going to use some of the white Irish cheddar and some mozzarella on this one. Now our pizza is ready. I took it off the tray for the last 5 minutes just to make the base nice and crispy. So this is absolutely delicious. I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil on top. Some parsley, you could use basil, oregano, whatever herbs you have at hand. Now slice it up and bring it to the table. So there you have it, my really delicious, quick and easy pizza using Ballymaloe hidden veg sauce.